Hello friends, welcome back to Sidebar with Stephanie. I'm Stephanie Haney and this is the show where you're going to get my opinion on what's going on in the world. Today I happen to be really freaking irritated about rape prosecution, so that's what we're going to talk about. Because I was scrolling through Twitter on my way home and I saw this Women in the World article about this woman who was battling cancer and her boyfriend wanted to come over. And she said, I'm not in the mood for sex, and he said he was going to come over anyway. And then he proceeded to tell her that he had been having sex with her in her sleep while she was passed out on her cancer pain drugs. Yes. She was as shocked as you hopefully are right now, so she got herself a GoPro, she put it into the belly of a little teddy bear, had her boyfriend come over, recorded him doing this to her, took it to the police station, and the police did not refer the case for prosecution. Either that or the prosecutor decided not to prosecute the case. She ended up suing the dude and got a settlement, or not a settlement, she won a judgment of $5,000. $5,000 for her boyfriend raping her in her sleep while she was drugged up on cancer medication. Let me just break it down for you. You can't consent while you're asleep, and you also can't consent while you're drunk. I just wrote a story the other week about this woman in Massachusetts who had hired an Uber driver to take her home from her birthday party. This is what she said, right? So the case is still pending, so we don't know what happened from a legal perspective. But here's the deal. The Uber driver picked up this drunk girl, admitted that she was drunk. Everybody knows the girl is drunk. Everyone's saying the girl is drunk. Picks her up, admits to having sex with her, but he says it was consensual. The guy gets arrested. His name is Michael Squadrito, okay? This happened in Massachusetts. 40-year-old Uber driver. They kicked him off the app. Gets arrested for it. In the court of law, his female defense attorney starts arguing that because the girl was so drunk, she couldn't remember what happened and couldn't remember if she consented. That is nonsensical. Those two things do not compute. In Massachusetts, lack of consent due to intoxication is recognized in rape cases. I'm not sure if it's recognized in every single state, but it should be, because you cannot consent while you're drunk. For an officer of the court, a lawyer, to stand in a court of law and say, because she couldn't remember anything because she was too drunk, we don't know if she consented, is literally nonsensical. I see this argument so many times. In the article that I wrote for Playboy that came out in the September-October issue on consent on college campuses, in the case of Emily Doe, the prosecutor said that there would be a good chance she might not win her case against Brock Turner, who was found inserting himself into her on the Stanford campus. The prosecutor said there would be a good chance that she might not win that case because she had already said she did not remember what happened. So Brock Turner was going to get to write the narrative of what happened that night. My mind is blown at this argument continually being made. It's literally nonsensical. It's nonsensical by every sense of common sense knowledge, and it's absolutely nonsensical in the legal world. You cannot consent when you're drunk. But so many times, sexual assault victims are told, we can't prosecute this case because you were too drunk, you can't remember. If you can prove that you were drunk, you can prove that it was rape. Bottom line, if there is evidence beyond a reasonable doubt that you were drunk, that's it. Case closed. That is rape. I just can't believe that today in 2018 that we still have cases like this happening. So I got really upset about it while I was coming home today because I saw that article on Twitter on the subway and decided that's what we were going to talk about today. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This is Sidebar with Stephanie.